We are the Team 11 for the COMP0016 2021 to 2022 course. Our client was the CNWL Trust for the NHS, and the project was to work on a completed ideas platform from inherited code of a previous group, so that users in and out of the NHS can collaborate to improve the NHS. The website had 6 main points for its required functionality. It was our task to extend the functionality of the site to make sure all these requirements were met, as well as to debug the existing code to ensure the website functions correctly. There was an existing prototype we inherited from. Some of the functionalities were implemented, but with bugs. There were some test cases, but they weren't runnable. In terms of code quality, it wasn't very good and was hard to understand. With a lack of comments, we were effectively guessing how the code worked. As a result, we had to devote a lot of time to reading the code before actually adding anything new, as well as having a harder time debugging problems. This is a diagram of the architecture of our project. We are using the Django framework for our web server, PostgreSQL for the database, and a REST framework for the API. These are the main technologies we used. Selenium is a tool we use for testing. By comparing the requirements of the system and extending an existing functionality, we have identified the following 6 major features and extended their functionality, namely viewing and voting, submission, admin management, user management, an API, and a feedback mechanism. For viewing and voting, users have access to a list of ideas and challenges and their detail pages. On the detail pages, they can either upvote or comment on posts. For submitting, previously users could submit a challenge or an ideas based on a challenge. We added new tabs and sections for users to submit ideas that are not linked to existing challenges. We also added functionality for users to submit challenges and ideas anonymously. For admin management, admins can approve or reject pending challenges and ideas. We added idea stage management functionality and idea progress update functionality. We also added list feed filters to make it more convenient for the admins. For user management, we added tabs and sections for users to access their own submissions and a way to manage those submissions. Currently, they can also delete them. For the API, we can invoke a third-party Orcha API to search similar ideas that have been finished to avoid duplicates. We also developed a new API for the TrustNet website so that they can get a list of public ideas to show their users and redirect users to our idea detail web pages. For the feedback mechanism, we added a tab where users can submit a feedback form to the website in email so that admins can investigate issues and improve the website. Finally, we have the following as our final deliverables. The website itself, with features we've mentioned before, a clear project structure and comments to explain the code, and the TrustNet API. We've also fixed issues where we couldn't run the tests. Finally, we have included documentation about the project overview and guidance, and shell scripts for installation and deployment for deploying the code onto a development server. To conclude the achievements, we have improved the website with extended functionalities to satisfy the client's requirements. Specifically, 24 of the 28 requirements identified in our Moscow list are complete. We also fixed issues that we identified within the previous code, including running tests, providing docstring and comments, where its coverage is now over 90% for necessary files, and provided documentation that is as detailed as we can get to help the potential developers who will take over this code from us. Thank you for listening.